URT. This is the URT. We are the URT. Welcome to the URT. Who are we? URT. Who are we? Welcome, people. Breaking news, breaking news. Some things, as we cut through the BS at this football club and all the marketing and all the propaganda and all of the branches stuff, we get to the core. We get to the core. We get to ask the most important questions. So big up to everybody. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, people. Let's be having you. Stop Nuruddin. Mitrovic. Yo, that's where we are. Jamie Wayne, that's where we are. That's where we're shopping. Mateta, Mitrovic. We're that football club now, my friend. That's what I'm saying to you. You guys think we're a different football club. We're that football club now. We are that football club. These titles, though, what's wrong with the titles? The truth hurts. The truth hurts. Salam, bro. Jim Glazer out. Big flop Qatar in, the only way to come back. Jim Glazer out. Big flop Qatar in. Yo, let me just say something to you people. Manchester United, Delap and Cunha were the only two players they wanted to buy. There we go, Dan. Dan, it is what it is, bro. If somebody's got to be the truth teller, bro. And it's the therapy channel. No hidden things here, man. Everything gets unraveled. Everything gets unraveled. It's a therapy channel. How can I lie? What's the point of lying? What's the point of lying? This is the therapy channel. All shall be revealed. There we go. This is where we are. Our rivals are West Ham, Everton. In terms of where we finish, let me get it up. Let me show you who our rivals are. Let me show you who our rivals are. Yeah? This is who our rivals are. Let me just show you. Give me a second. Let me show you who our rivals are, man. Because people are just getting a bit like, even you're doing it, Jamie Wayne. You're getting a bit like, oh, what's going on here? This is where we are, man. This is where we are. Right? These three teams went down. Spurs are not going to finish 17th next season. Mark my words. Spurs are not going to finish here. So Spurs, forget Spurs. Manchester United rivals are Wolves, West Ham, Everton, Crystal Palace. Even Crystal Palace 53. No, it's Everton, West Ham, Wolverhampton, and whoever comes up. And the three teams, Sunderland, who's coming up, Leeds, who else is coming up? Somebody in the chat, let me know. Those Leeds, Sunderland, and who's the other third team that's coming up? Let me know that. This is who we are. So this idea that we can turn our noses at Mitrovic or Mateta or any of these players. Like, listen, Gyökeres is not the guy who's coming to United. You've been sold a lie. This is what we're here to expose. And Bomo's not coming. Gyökeres is not coming. You've all been lied to. You've been had. You've been hoodwinked. I don't blame the fans, but this is who you are now. You get hoodwinked. Gyökeres, Mbeumo, not. Cunha wanted to come to United. He fancied a bit of United. He's a United fan, apparently. He's had a dream to come to United because he thinks we're that football club. He's going to get a rude boy awakening. He's going to, oh my God. I can't wait, man. To me, I'm just waiting for the drama. Because when he starts going off, popping up, by the way, tomorrow we're doing the video. I'm still doing the research on Munia. I'm still doing the research on Munia. So please be patient. It'll be a video tomorrow and I'll premiere it and make sure you all watch it. And make sure, just do me the favor because I've done a lot of research. I just need to sort out which bit goes into what, right? So that's what I'm sorting out. So remember, the video on Cunha will be out tomorrow. Will be out tomorrow. Because you know me. Ain't no Guinea FC here, baby. We look at the pros And we look at the cons. We look at Manchester United as a football club. We look at the Glazers. We look at Ineos. And then we then take everything into consideration. And then we give our honest opinion about where the thing, what the player expectations, what the fans' expectations. And then we just give an honest opinion as a United fan. That's what we do. So the idea that you guys think that we are like we're battling with players for these teams. The idea that you think we need to keep an eye on what Liverpool are signing, Arsenal are signing, City are signing, Chelsea are signing, Newcastle are signing. The idea that you think the top 5 clubs, listen, Nottingham Forest have signed better players than us in the last couple of years. Brighton over Albion unearthed talent after talent. Bournemouth have better players than us. Brentford have better players than us. Fulham have better players than us. Crystal Palace have better players than us. And they finish in the bottom half. Fulham and Palace, they finish in the bottom half of the you know, there you go. So the idea that Manchester United are looking at players Liverpool are signing, Arsenal are signing, Manchester City are signing, Chelsea are signing, Newcastle are signing, Villa, even Villa have a better recruitment policy than Manchester United. Nottingham Forest certainly do. Brighton do. So we're not even in that ballpark, people. So let's not get too excited and get too giddy. Know where you are. Big up to Khalees Lebanon, that's achieving United Real Therapy. Big up, King. I hope you're well. But yeah, reality. Back to life. Back to reality. Let me just say something. No word of a lie. The past couple of days, I've been speaking to like people who are in the know. People who I trust, who have always told me stuff. And they said the plan was to buy Cunha, Delap, and then see what you can sell, and then wait till the end of the window, and then start signing. Depending what players we've sold, then maybe look for last minute bargains, basement bargains. That's the truth. That's what I've been told, and you know what? Those people, the people who told me that, have been right about a lot of things. That's Manchester United transfer window on the Ineos and Glazer partnership. And God knows if they can do this to Manchester United. The worst finish in 50 years. I repeat, the worst finish in 50 years. 50. That's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. God knows what they can do and get away with. And we go there and clap them. Nah, that's what we do. But here, we're not doing this here. This ain't happening on this channel. So here, somebody's got to resist. Somebody's got to fight against this bullshit propaganda. Are you taking the piss? Manchester United hierarchy are using Aidenham and Cheeto as a sale pitch to other top academy players. Yeah, big up Ben. Big up Ben. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you people, because we don't tell any lies here. We just give our opinion. You take it away however you want to take it. We give our opinion here. But the fact that Manchester United, you think, and the fact that on my timeline, on X, on Insta, on TikTok, I see all these United fans talking about, Liverpool have signed this person. Liverpool, City are signing Al-Nouri. City are doing this. I'm like, give over, man. We're no longer there. And you know what? No one journalist has got the kahunas, because all of it, they're all client journalists. Not one of them has got the thing. Why are Manchester United one of the highest grossing profit football clubs in the world? Why are they financially struggling? Well, could it be the debt? Why is the debt? And why is Ineos not asked about the debt? Why are Glazers not asked about the debt? Because I guess the propaganda of Manchester United just found itself in 15th. It's just happened. It just happened. Magically, Manchester United always in the top 6, top 7. Last season, top 8. This season, they doubled it. Top 6, top 15th. How? How does that happen? Basically, the players are just bad. The players are bad. Yeah, big up. This is a joke. Manchester United are now considering Hilal Mitrovic after missing out on Liam Delap. Listen, I'm not going to lie to you, Khalees. The days that Manchester United could ever talk about, like this player, or to look down on players. I told you in the position, we finished 15th. Losing the final has not done that much damage. Finishing 15th has done considerable damage. And majority of you, including me, were getting brainwashed. Oh, forget the league. You know, in tennis sometimes, tennis is the only other sport that I really watch. Do you know, like, when the top players play each other, right? Certain players, top like Federer, Nadal, when they used to play, Murray, Djokovic, when these guys were playing, one person is super dominant in a set. The player tactically thinks, especially if it's a third set, and you know what I mean? Or if the person was winning 2-0 and the person is bringing back third set, they sometimes think, you know what? I'm not going to try to win this in straight sets because I need to save energy. So I'm just going to try it my best. But if I lose, you know what? Fourth set, I'm going to be a bit more energized. Tactically, that's what certain top-level tennis players do. Manchester United thought they could do it. Manchester United, and the shittest trophy. Look how many times have I told you on this channel, Europa League is crap. It's crap. Why are we banking on shitty Europa League? And you know what? The league is your bread and butter. The league tells you where your football club is. The league tells you more about your players, more about your coach, and most importantly, tells you everything about your owners. But we were brainwashed. Oh, the league doesn't matter. The league doesn't matter. And we even my guy, the poet, started coming out with some bullshit. Well, physically, we cannot compete in the league. Physically, we cannot compete in the league. And that's why it's the slower game in Europe. Bullshit. The oldest rule in football is if you're a coach and a manager, never give any footballers an inch in terms of excuses. And Amorim gave them the biggest excuse ever. Well, they're not as physical. BS. So why is all the other teams physical? Why? Anyway, and whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? Listen, Jadon Sancho said freedom, man. He's doing everything to combat Manchester United. He'll get paid $5,000 a week if it means that. But big up Khalees. This is bullshit. This is bullshit, by the way. This is bullshit. Position around Ruben Amorim. No players ever signed for a manager. These days, managers get sacked right, left, and center, Khalees. I don't believe this. Maybe 20 years ago, 30 years ago, maybe 20, 30 years ago, you could say that. Managers did the deals. Managers were the directors of football. Managers were the technical directors. And you sign for certain managers. But nowadays, nobody signs for a manager unless the top 3 coaches in the world. And Ruben Amorim is nowhere near the top 3 coaches in the world. So this is just a waffle. He wanted Champions League football. I broke it down here. I've done the video on the lap. I broke it down for you lot where nobody in mainstream and nobody on YouTube was talking about it. I said to you, he wants to go and play. He wants to be on the plane with England's squad for the World Cup next summer. That's the reason why he's done it. He's looked at where am I going to score goals? What type of players, creative players, what type of players are going to be on the wings? What kind of playmakers are going to set me up? What team's more structured? Manchester United or Chelsea? Chelsea. Palmer, Neto, Madueke, Sancho, Enzo, even Casado. He's looked at the both squads that he's gone, 150, 15. The other one is finished top 4. Wham! I want to go to the World Cup. Which team am I going to score more goals in? Relegation for that or team in the Champions League? Plus, playing in the Champions League in a World Cup year, you score goals in that. Thomas Tuchel is watching. Thomas Tuchel is watching. So there we go, people. Let's not come out with this bullshit now. Andy Mitten is a Ineos bootlicker, man. He's a Glazer bootlicker. He's a Glazer bootlicker, man. He got co-opted. I remember Andy Mitten. I'll never forget. Andy Mitten was on the news around 2005. Andy Mitten, with a group of Manchester United fans, went to the Parliament, went to the FA. They tried to speak to the FA and said, how can you let this deal take through? Do not let this. Everybody knew what the Glazers were going to do to the football club. That's the biggest thing about it. United fans and everybody concerned with Manchester United's welfare understood what the Glazers were going to do by putting a debt on this football club. So he was the guy that did that. He put his own. He said, F the fact that I'm a journalist. I'm a United fan first. But guess what? In the last 20 years, he's been co-opted. He now does jobs for the club, interviewing Casemiro, sitting down with Ed Woodward before that, not asking them the hard truth, saying, why have you ruined this football club? It has to be a politician so they can get access to these people. Nah, mate. Anything is on fraud watch. I said it. I said when he didn't press Jim, the rat, and he kept talking about, oh, we need to, with Ineos. He's a United fan, doing his PR prop for him. Andy Mittens, I don't trust a fucking word you say. Big up to the guys who said the Vancine, though. I got nothing but respect and love for them. Because I have a chat with them. And even if we disagree on certain points, they're not bootlicking to, no, they fucking they hate Radcliffe. They hate the fucking Glazers still. And they're not trying to just sell me a fucking Vancine. They're real fans. And I've been going to that stadium since I was a fucking kid. And they've always been there. So I always got love and respect for them. But for you, you got fucking co-opted, mate. You got co-opted. So don't fucking tell me about why the lap's not come. It does not. You don't have to be rocket science. You don't have to invent fucking theories. It's not even about Amarim. Nothing to do with Amarim. Everything to do with, I want to be on the plane with the England squad in the summer of 2026. Which club is going to get me there? Simple as. That's all that was. So he rejected us. He was Manchester United's #1 target. 3 months ago he came out that United were looking at him. Yeah, what's his name's worked with him? What's his name? The ex-Blackburn guy. Wilcox has worked with him. Wilcox FC. Wilcox is the guy's been talking to him. Nah. He's not stupid. His dad was a footballer. Rory Delap, Mr. Long Throw FC. He basically said, son, you want to be on that plane? Do you want to be on that plane with England? Look at these two football clubs. They buy, regardless how they're struggling, Chelsea, they always buy the best talent. They always buy unbelievable footballers. Or this sinking ship that's been sinking year after year. Where are you going to score more goals? There, you're going to score more goals at Chelsea. You're going to get more chances at Chelsea. There's going to be more chances created. You got players like Palmer playing behind you, Neto. You're going to have these guys playing behind you. So this football club, Manchester United, yes, I remember. Yeah, I used to work school to go to the cliff. Sometimes I used to not go to school and go to the cliff. If you know, you know. We used to get that bus, mate, and walk to the cliff. Amazing. I'm a little weak. I'm a little weak on the manager. La 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 la. I'm a little keen on the Champions League. La 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 la. I want to go to Disneyland. La 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 la. Better go to Chelsea. La la la. Fuck off, you child. Listen, it is what it is. Listen, it's not even that deep retro. He wants to go to the World Cup. He wants to be on that England squad that goes to the World Cup. And he's looking at it going, shink sit, where loads of pressure going to be on me, or where the pressure will be shared. The pressure will be shared at Chelsea because you got Palmer, you got Neto, you've got Sancho, you got Madueke, you got Enzo Fernandez. You got all these players. So, yeah. And even if he fails, what? Chelsea spent 30 million on a striker and he failed. Boo-hoo. Enzo Fernandez the season before did fuck all. They bought him for 100 million. So let's not even go there, people. But yeah, this is a video, quick video and a quick live just to make the United fans realize Everton, Wolverhampton, West Ham, and the 3 relegation teams, the 3 promoted teams, Leeds, Sunderland. What's the third team? Somebody let me know quickly. Who's coming up? It's Leeds, Sunderland, and who else is coming up? I don't know who the other team is. But those 3 teams, 6 teams, are our rivals. They are our rivals. People think Cunha is a bad attitude. Mitrovic has no discipline. Listen, it is what it is. Listen, the manager's the manager. Manager's the manager. Burnley, that's it. Burnley, big up. Big up Andrew and big up Michael Ellis, yeah. Big up Khalees as well. Yeah, big up everybody, Burnley. So Burnley, our rivals next season are Burnley, Sunderland, Leeds, West Ham, Everton, Wolverhampton. 6 teams. They're our rivals. They are our rivals. They are our rivals. Do not get it twisted. So when I'm seeing all over the timeline, when I keep seeing, oh, Liverpool have signed this, oh, City are getting this player, City are getting that player. Yeah. And then the news is that Thomas Frank is favourites to take over, and you know he's going to cook there. He's going to cook there, man. He's going to cook there. He's going to cook there. Trust me, he's going to cook there. So that's why I'm not putting Spurs as our rivals. They're not our rivals. They're playing the Champions League. They're going to sign more players. They're going to get a new coach. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you'll join him and play in the Champions League there. Exactly. So that's why I'm doing this video. That's the reason why I'm doing this video, people. Just to make you realize where your football club is at. But all of a sudden, Manchester United have miraculously found themselves at where they are, and no journalist, no broadcaster is willing to do a sit down with United fans and actually going, well, what are you going to do about this? What are you going to do about it? No, all the rumors are saying that he's been sacked. All of the rumors, massive rumors saying he's been sacked. Bruno told that, well, we are told that Bruno Fernandes is giving Al Hilal a serious consideration. Talks are ongoing with his agent. Yeah. Yeah. Of course. Why wouldn't you? I don't know what is he to consider. What are you considering? What are you considering, Bruno? What are you considering? Yeah, in Bournemouth should go to Arsenal or Newcastle. Yeah, well, Newcastle are heavily linked. Heavily linked. But that's what I'm saying. I 100% believe the rumors that are linked with Manchester United is coming from Brentford, because Brentford won a bidding war. So Newcastle, if Newcastle would have got into 50 million, but they're like, oh, Manchester United are in. Manchester United are in. It's gone to 60, 65, 70 million now, the price. Same thing with Gyökeres. Gyökeres, people are like, oh, he's 60. No, his buyout clause are 100 million euros. 100 million euros his buyout clause. Manchester United are not spending 100 million on Gyökeres. Get that into your head. Get that into your head. He's wanted by Juventus. He's linked with other clubs. Even Chelsea are looking at him. So let's not go there. Yeah, I'm good. But somebody's got to tell the truth, Eski. Somebody's got to tell the truth about the football club, bro. Somebody's got to fill the gaps with all this bullshit propaganda. But yeah, So Mbeumo is not coming to Manchester United. He's not. Why would you go from a team that finished higher? Brentford finished where? Where did Brentford finish? Brentford finished where? Let's have a look. Brentford finished 10th. They finished 10th. You can see it there. Brentford 10th. 56 points. 66 goals they scored. 57 conceded. Plus 9. Plus 9. So why would you, if you're leaving Brentford, why would you go to a club that finished 5 players lower than you? Why? Why would you finish here? That's what I'm saying to you. West Ham is a rival. Everton is a rival. Maybe Crystal Wolves is a rival. And then it's going to be Leeds, Sunderland, and Burnley. So why would he? He wants to play for the top teams. If you're a Brentford player, you're looking up here. Newcastle, Chelsea, Manchester City, Arsenal, or Liverpool. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for that move. You're looking for that move here, in and around here. Because this is where Brentford usually finish. Mid-table mediocre. But they're such a small club. So if a player from here, you're looking up here, mate. You're looking towards the top of the table. You're not looking towards the bottom of the table. You're not looking towards the bottom of the table. So in Bournemouth, coming and everybody's clickbaiting you was lying to you. Everybody's lying to you. You heard me right. Most people are clickbaiting the fuck out of you. But here, there has to be a channel within the Manchester United fan base called bullshit, called bullshit. When we see bullshit, we call it bullshit. And we are that club. Yes. And the biggest thing is that people are overcomplicating it with Delap. Delap's gone. Why am I going there? Going to be huge pressure, relegation fodder, or I'm going to go to a team that I think I've got players in their squad that can set me up and where I can score goals. So yeah, don't let people lie to you, people. You come for the truth. You get all the excitement, giddy FC. You come for the truth. And like I said, do not forget to watch that video tomorrow. I'm going to premiere it tomorrow. The video on Cunha. On Cunha. Exactly, man. Exactly. Khalees. Exactamundo. Do not miss the video on Cunha. Because on this channel, we don't go giddy FC. We'll tell you what the pros and the cons. And then we tell you what the fan base are, what the owners are, what the coach is, and if the player can overcome all of those hurdles and actually do well. We'll give our honest opinion. Well, one thing though, one big thing. At least he's going to be an interesting player to talk about. Whether he does well, whether he does crap, at least, yeah, he's going to get into it. And then he'll be on social media when the fan base go in for him. When he starts trending, he's going to start replying. Mark my words. Oh. Trust me on this one. Trust me on this one, people. Trust me. Yep, people. 10th, mate. Manchester United. Big up, Carla. Let me just get to what Carla was saying. Yeah. Best in class, put in the bin business. That's what we are. 100%. Best in class, put in the bin nonsense. That's what Manchester United are. You've all been hoodwinked. You've all been had. You've all been took. You've all been took for the ride. And like I said, they got away with United finishing 15th. What more they can get away? Yeah, I know, Nura. I was just saying, the lap, stop. These kids ask for the sky. What would a 30-year-old craving wages. Guess he's one of the 3 player. One. Guess he's on 3 players a week. Yeah, 100%, 100%. And I don't believe that, Mitri. Are you telling me you're leaving Saudi Arabian wages tax-free to come to Manchester United? If Saudi Arabia, if that Al Hilal are not going to have him, that's where Ben Jacobs is doing a scratch my backside, scratch here for Al Hilal agent. The agent on Mitrovic has got in touch with Ben Jacobs saying, link him to United, link him to United. You know why? I want more wages from Al Hilal, or I want to let the other Saudi teams know that he's for sale. This is how it works. But the footballing reasons are shit, Hamas. The footballing reasons are crap. And majority of clubs can pay big wages now. So the name doesn't even pull because football's not about Wikipedia. It's where you are right now. No. I think it's going to get worse. Some fans think this is the worst he'll get. I think it's going to get worse. I think we've not hit rock bottom yet. And rock bottom for me is relegation. Facts. Now I'm saying to Neto, the player. 30 fucking years supported this club, and it's yeah. But if you got rid of Ineos and Glazers, I promise you the connection with the fan base will be like that. We'll go back to being that United again. I promise you. But we're not. The Glazers are here. They're here to build a fucking circus tent. And once they get that circus tent built, boom, it's over. They're here. They're here for a while then. Unless somebody offers them like way over the price to buy the football club. And I don't see anybody doing that. I'm telling you, Mitrovic is not leaving Saudi wages to come and play from relegation for that United. Let's not get it twisted here, people. Let's not get it twisted here. The only 2 signings that they worked on was Cunha and Delap. Delap said no. They worked on Delap more than they worked on Cunha. And Delap said he was their number 1 target. He said no. Yeah, big up OS. I'm sure you're a Liverpool fan. Yeah, we might be able to get Mateta. We might, but we have to double his wages that he's getting at Crystal Palace. And apparently the price for him is like 25 million, 30 million. That's what I'm hearing, because I think he's in his last year of a contract. Somebody correct me. Khalees, can you correct me? Apparently he's on his last year contract, so they can't, SA ain't coming to Manchester United. Big up Zimba, but I'm not going to say that about them. I don't like them, but I don't think they're, I don't think they are, but yeah. Yeah, big up Mina. Big up Mina for the raid. Appreciate Mina. Big up Queen. Hope you're good. Yeah, big up Mina. Please smash the like, guys. We're going to go live in 10 minutes with Saeed anyway on the Straight Jacket podcast. But yeah, so Manchester United, I personally believe so. If that happened, I expect to see riots outside Old Trafford. But then maybe it's my desperation to get the fans to actually want to do something about the owners of the football club. I don't mean any violent, by the way. So Popo, do not be knocking on my door. I mean doing civil disobedience. I mean intensifying the protest. That's what I mean, people. Nuru, you should call the segment Clickbait VAR. Yeah, well, there you go, Khalees. You're the editor. You are an editor of United Real Therapy. So, yeah, we'll take that. You can send that to me. Clickbait VAR, mate. Yeah. That VAR therapy. Go come and get your VAR therapy, yeah? Just the point playing for a Manchester United is still a step up from Bournemouth, regardless of the league position. But the pull is getting less and less. I'm telling you now, bro, if you're looking at players, I'm like, players, listen, the reason why we stayed where we were just champions. Now and again, we're getting to the Champions League. 2 years out of the Champions League, 1 year, 2 years back in, 1 year out, whatever. It's because Woodward and that were paying the wages. They were paying agent fees. They were paying players' wages. That is no longer. Villa can pay wages now. Villa can pay wages. Nottingham Forest are paying wages. Newcastle are paying wages. Chelsea will pay wages. Arsenal pay wages. City pay the wages. Liverpool pay the wages. So you don't have that anymore. We don't have that. Yeah. Big up. Let me just get this super chat. Big up to everybody. Smash that like. Chris Kyles Koo says here, keep doing what you do. We need more like you, Nura. You know the stuff. Love your channel. Listen, let people know about the channel, bro. And I'm not even check the likes on the video because I keep just repeating myself all the time, innit? So, you know, I don't have to beg you guys to like the video. We're shadow banned. We're shadow banned because you can see what you can see behind us. Because of this. Because of the genocide. Because of the genocide. In the 18-month, 19-month of genocide, we've been on the right side of history saying this needs to stop. And Zionism is a death cult. We've been saying that. We have been saying that. So at the end of the day, I don't have to encourage you guys to like the video. You either like it or you don't. The bang. Oh, bro. Listen, Jim's fixing shit. Jim's fixing shit. I'm sold on Mateta. 14 goals this season, 16 last year, but we had a handful of goals per season. Not exactly horrific, but even overall gameplay is good. Yeah, you would think that he can come and he can hold up the ball. Yeah, you would like to think that he can hold up the ball. That's what you would like to think. But yeah, so we've covered, we've given the reality because we like to cut through the BS. We've done that. Stop worrying about what so-called traditional rivals are signing. We're not a traditional rival anymore. We're out of that now. We finished 15th. You're only good as where you finished last season. You're only good as where you finished. And that's where we finished. That's where we are. That is who we are, people. We know who we are. We know who we are. We finished 15th. We know who we are. Relegation for the people. Relegation for the. Big up, people. Let's get to 100 likes before we log off. Yeah, man. Big up. Smash the likes, guys, man. People are telling you, man. Big up, Simba. Well, there you go. Well, you can't just go around chanting anti-Glazer songs. You've got to do something. You've got to walk out, do empty the stadium campaign. You've got to do something more. Who do you think we'll get, Tom Charles? Listen, I'll recap for you. So the two players that Manchester United were going to sign on the 1st of June, because you know that the transfer is split into two now. You know that, don't you? This transfer window, because of the Club World Cup. So the transfer window was going to split into two. This transfer window opened yesterday, the 1st of June. Then it closes on the 14th, I think, or the 10th. And then it opens again after the Club World Cup, right? So the two players Manchester United earmarked for, the two targets that they set, the target they set there on was Delap. He was Manchester United's #1 target in the summer. For the summer. #1 target. And he said, no, thank you. I'm going to want to go to World Cup with England. And I looked at the two teams, which team I think I'm going to score more goals in. So Cunha's come because Cunha likes United. Cunha has been big fan. There's all sorts of videos coming out where Cunha years and years ago talking about Manchester United. So Cunha is here, but that's why we're going to sign. But what I was told was that, so those two were going to be the signings on the 1st of July. Those two. Then they were going to try to sell Rashford, Anthony, blah, blah, blah. And then maybe Garnacho, maybe Kobe, and try to get some money and then look for baseman bargains towards the end of the transfer window. Tom, that's what I've been told. That's what the plan was for Ineos. That's what the plan was. You are T, who are we? You are T. Big up Emmanuddin, man. Big up. This is the URT, people. Keep it locked. But let's get to 100 likes, people. Sit down protest. Yeah. I think sit down protest. To me, I'm all for civil disobedience. Civil, not violence, civil disobedience. Yeah. But do not get it twisted. PSR is because of the debt wearing. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. PSR only comes into question for us because of the debt wearing. Because of the 700 debt that's been there. Or 500, how long it's been? Because it goes up between 500 and 700 in years. And next season, people, by the way, next year, the banks are keep calling. They want a bigger down payment on the debt. Next year, they're going to want bigger down payment. Yeah, Bumbaye is good. Bumbaye is good, man. He's good. He is, he'll be on in the evening shows. He'll be on. We'll get him on. We'll get him on for Wednesday night, maybe, see if he's about. Listen, I don't think so. For me, I have to, listen, you know me, Tom, I have to see it to believe it. I don't go by lots of speculations. But when I see bullshit, I call it out. But it's embarrassing, Tom, that the Manchester United YouTube channel is begging Bruno to stay. Like he's Eric Cantona. Like he's Eric Cantona. The Manchester United YouTube channel is begging Bruno to stay. It's embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing. No. They're apathetic, bro. They're apathetic. I hope Tom, the journalist, is good. Yo, Cronking, I've not heard from him for a long, long time. I just hope that nothing bad has happened to him. I really would love to hear from Tom just to say, for him to say, listen, I'm okay. I'm okay. That's all it is. You don't have to come back on the channel. If you can just reach out, Tom, and just say, you know what? I'm okay. That's all that matters because a lot of people are worried about you, bro. He's still, listen, he's a season ticket holder at Chelsea. Let me repeat, he's a season ticket holder at Chelsea. And he sponsors Spurs. It's embarrassing, man. Cronking, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Big up to my West Africans. Embarrassing. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Yeah, man. Big up, man. Big up to all my Southern Africans. But yeah, people, please get to 100 likes on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Hit the likes. And then join us now for the Straight Jacket podcast with Saeed. Join us now for the Straight Jacket podcast on Saeed TV. On Saeed TV. Join us on there, people. Let's see if Saeed's live. There we go. We got it here. Right, people. Join us on Saeed TV. But before we go, free Palestine, free Lebanon, free the Congo, free Sudan. Free everywhere. Free the people. Free the Manchester 10. Free everyone in prison. Free them all. Yes, F the police, F the Zionists, and most importantly, F the Glazers and F Ineos. Free Manchester United fans from this ownership. Yeah? Big up to every one of you. Smash the like on the video so on your way out. Let's get to 100 likes and come and join us now on Straight Jacket Podcast. Peace, love, light, always. Take care, people. Fuck Zionism, all these levels. Fuck Zionism, the death cult. Fuck Zionism. Free Palestine.